The Go Pass is returning to Pokemon Go on a global scale, and you're going to be able to get yourself a lucky trinket along with an Articuno encounter if you purchase the deluxe edition. Now, for the purposes of this video, I'm going to be going over whether or not it is worth it to purchase the deluxe edition and what exactly you're going to get. Alright, how's it going everyone? Before we get started with today's video, I kind of want to do something real quick. So, on my YouTube channel, I cover primarily Pokemon Go. That is, of course, the crux of my YouTube content, and many will say that I am a Pokemon Go YouTuber. However, I want to consider myself actually more of a Pokemon YouTuber, not necessarily covering just Pokemon Go. Of course, occasionally I will make videos for Pokemon TCG Pocket, which is another blockbuster Pokemon phone game, but I also want to see if maybe I could start making videos around the physical Pokemon trading card game. So let's do a bit of a test run. I bought myself 2 packs of Destined Rivals, and I kind of want to do a bit of a pack opening to see what I end up getting. So yeah, that's precisely what I'm going to do. So we're gonna start with this first pack, and don't mind me, I have not opened Pokemon packs in quite a while, but maybe we'll pick up something really nice. So here we go. This one's feeling a little bit heavy, so I believe the way this works is that I take, what is it, the code card, and then I take the top 4 cards, right? 1, 2, 3, and 4. I put them in the front. Up, and I think I screwed it up because the first card is a reverse Dolive. So we'll take this. We'll do it this way. Dolive. Squawkabilly. Wow, I don't know how I screwed this up. So we're gonna get the nice cards out of the way first. Hydrapple, nice. And there's the energy. So that's what was supposed to be in the front. All right, well, then we got anything good on here? Nope, nothing. All right, well, there you go. So we'll just hold on to those. And let's open up pack number 2. Let's see if I could do this correctly. Don't roast me in the comments. Like I said, this is the first 2 packs that I've opened probably in about a year or so. So it's been quite a while. All right, so we're gonna open up pack number 2. All right, so let me do this again. Let me do this correctly, hopefully. So, got our pack right here. We're gonna toss out the code card. And then what is it? Top 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's right. Am I right? Nope, I did it wrong again. All right, so Nose Pass is gonna be the first one. And oops. Oh god, I hope I'm not ruining these cards. What is it? Okay, Misty Staryu. Ethan's Typhlosion. And oh my god. And that's it. Wow. All right. There you go. So I believe I messed it up in that it's supposed to be the top 3 cards. Or no. Top 4 cards. And you put them in the back. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll open up more packs later on. I don't think these are that good. I did a little bit of research on the value of the cards. I spent about, I don't know, $8 for these 2 packs. But yeah, there you go. I will do that a lot better next time, if I do this again. Alrighty, let's get into the Go Pass. So this is, of course, the Battle Pass mechanic for Pokemon Go. It was introduced with the Wild Area event of last year. And I feel like the sentiment around the Go Pass has always been very positive, mainly because they've done the right thing in giving a free track along with a optional premium track, which is of course the deluxe edition. And of course, the price of the deluxe edition has not changed, at least to my knowledge. I believe it is $20, and you get yourself a lot of additional rewards as well as the premium item, which in this case is going to be the Lucky Trinket. The Lucky Trinket is the major draw for the Go Pass because what it does is that it gives you a guaranteed lucky trade when you use it, which is a great way for you to pick up shinies and 100% IVs, different things like that. So yeah, let's talk about the Go Pass, which is going to be for the month of June. I believe this is going to be available starting today at the time you watch this video. It's going to be from Tuesday, June 3rd at 10 o'clock a.m. local time, and it's going to go all the way until Tuesday, July 1st at 10 o'clock a.m. local time. So if you want to complete the Go Pass, if you want to get all of the premium items, then you will need to get this much sooner than later. And of course, the free track is going to be available to everyone, which is going to be starting on June 3rd. But if you want to complete the deluxe edition, just know that the later you purchase the deluxe edition, the shorter amount of time you're going to have to complete it. So let's get into the details of this pass, the Go Pass and the Go Pass Deluxe. So the Go Pass is a free limited time progression track available during a specific period. By collecting Go points, you can increase your rank to earn rewards. The Go Pass feature is currently being tested. So this is going to be a test run, but this time it's going to be on a global scale. Of course, they've been testing out the Go Pass for the past several months, and within these tests, they've been tweaking a lot of the different rewards, they've been tweaking a lot of the numbers and the point requirements, and overall it seems like they're starting to land on a point where we're going to have a final version. But just so you know, this is going to be a test version, so if you're making a purchase for the deluxe edition, just be aware that this is a test and there are chances that they could change things. So that is something very important you need to keep in mind. So trainers will automatically receive Go Pass June on Tuesday, June 3rd at 10 o'clock a.m. local time, and you can collect Go points and rank up to get additional rewards through Tuesday, July 1st at 10 o'clock a.m. local time. Additionally, from Saturday, June 28th at 12 o'clock a.m. until Sunday, June 29th at 11:59 p.m., there's no daily limit for how many Go points you can earn. For trainers looking for upgraded rewards and faster progression, check out the Go Pass Deluxe, a paid version of the Go Pass. While progressing through the Go Pass Deluxe, you'll be able to claim all the rewards from both the free Go Pass as well as the Go Pass Deluxe, and you can upgrade to a Go Pass Deluxe at any time and still collect rewards from previously unlocked ranks. Rewards unlocked in the Go Pass will expire on Thursday, July 3rd at 10 o'clock a.m. local time, so be sure to claim your rewards before they're gone. So yeah, that's pretty much it, to a T. If you purchase the deluxe version of the Go Pass, you're going to have access to both tracks and you're going to be able to collect both rewards. It's not going to be a case where you will lose out on the free rewards. You will still be getting those free rewards, but you'll also be getting on top of that some premium rewards. So let's talk about the rewards real quick, because that's essentially what's going to determine whether or not this is going to have good value. So complete past tasks to rank up your Go Pass to earn the following rewards. You're going to get an encounter with Articuno with a delightful Delightful Days themed special background. Wow, I am having a hard time reading. So it looks like this is going to be the free item. So regardless if you purchase the Go Pass, the deluxe edition, or you're just going to stick with the free pass, you're always going to get the Articuno encounter. That is really nice. So for free-to-play players, you're still going to get the legendary Pokemon that's going to be offered up with this Go Pass. Just keep in mind that you will need to complete the Go Pass up until the tier where you can get Articuno, so that means you're going to have to play constantly for the next 30 days. Or you could just purchase the deluxe edition or try to save up as much of your point collecting as possible for that one weekend, which I believe is going to be the weekend of Pokemon Go Fest in Jersey City. So yeah, encounters with Articuno with a Delightful Days themed special background. You're also going to get Stardust, Experience, Max Particles, Pokeballs, candy, and even more goodies. And trainers who upgrade to the Go Pass Deluxe can also earn the following rewards: a lucky trinket, 1 super incubator, additional encounters with even more Pokemon, premium items such as premium battle passes, incense, a lucky egg, an incubator, lure modules, and more. You're gonna get Candy XL and even more goodies. So basically, you're going to be getting these items for $20. I would say that the lucky trinket is probably the one thing that is worth it. I think a lot of the other items you could essentially get for free if you are very constant with all of the game offerings, like for example, like with these Pokestop showcases. That's a great way to get super incubators and battle passes, different things like that. Lucky eggs and incubators and lure modules you can just collect as you go, as you're leveling up your trainer character. So yeah, I will say that the lucky trinket is really the major draw. If you're willing to spend the money to get yourself a guaranteed lucky trade, then yes, this is definitely going to be worth it. During the Wild Area event, I actually did a couple of trades with people who used their lucky trinket for that trade, and I believe they were able to come out with like a 98% legendary shiny. So yeah, you could get quite lucky. Now, the one other thing I will say regarding the lucky trinket is that I will say that with what we perceive, what we suspect is going to be an upcoming item or an upcoming reward for the Go Pass is probably going to be a lot more valuable. And I'm of course talking about bottle caps. If you were to wait a little bit and purchase a Go Pass that has the bottle caps, I think that's going to be a lot better. Even though with a lucky trade, you could potentially get yourself a Shundo almost right away. Maybe you're just a little bit impatient and you would rather try for something immediately. With the bottle caps, that's going to be a lot more, I will say, you'll have a lot more agency. You'll have a lot more control. With the lucky trinket, it's still RNG. I believe the IV floor is 13, 13, and 13, which means your chances of getting yourself a 100% IV is, I believe, 1 in 64. That's a pretty substantial dice to roll. Like, your chances of hitting it lucky and getting a 100% IV is of course going to be the best out of all of the different RNG mechanics, but that is still quite a roll, and you really have no guarantee of picking yourself up a Shundo. So yeah, I will say that bottle caps are definitely going to be a lot more worth it. Maybe you could hold off on purchasing the deluxe edition and wait till they release bottle caps. At that point, it's going to be much more worth your money, and you could just collect the free rewards. Like I said earlier, you're going to get yourself an Articuno regardless if you spend money or not. So yeah, that might be the way to go. That's just my own personal opinion. Alright, finally, let's talk about the major milestone rewards. So, at Tier 1, you're going to get a bonus where 50% more experience is going to be obtained when you increase a friendship level, and then at rank 50, you're going to get increased experience and Stardust from Research Breakthrough rewards, and then at rank 75, you're going to get increased Stardust and experience when you hatch eggs. So yeah, you do get some nice bonuses with these, but I do believe this is also included in the free pass. So you do not necessarily have to purchase the deluxe edition in order to get these rewards, but you're going to get to them a lot faster. Maybe that is the draw with the deluxe edition. But aside from that, yeah, these are some nice rewards that you can unlock along the way. And then by the time you get to Go Fest weekend, you're going to have all 3 of these potentially. And that's going to be really good for your Pokemon Go Fest play. And of course, I'm talking about the Jersey, well, not the Jersey City, the global event. Yeah, actually, forget what I said earlier. It's actually going to be the global event, which is that one weekend where you're going to be able to get unlimited points. Yeah, that's actually pretty important. All right, and finally, let's talk about the Lucky Trinket. So, the Lucky Trinket will return as the final reward in this month's Go Pass Deluxe. A Lucky Trinket is a one-time use item that can be used to turn one friend from your friends list into a lucky friend. When used, the Lucky Trinket will set the status of you and your chosen friend to lucky, even if you aren't best friends yet. When you're lucky friends with someone, the next time you trade with each other, both Pokemon will become lucky Pokemon. After the trade, your lucky friend status will be cleared. This exciting item will only stay in your item bag for a limited time. So this is exactly what I was talking about. So don't forget to use it. The Lucky Trinket, earned as a part of the Go Pass June, will expire on Sunday, July 6th at 11:59 p.m. local time, regardless of when you claimed it. So they're putting a hard limit on when you can use this item. So let's say you collect the Lucky Trinket at the tail end of the Go Pass. Let's say it's like on the last day, like June 30th. Yeah, you're only going to have about 7 days to use the item. And hopefully you'll have a friend that you could meet up with. Maybe you could just use it on a friend that you know you're going to trade with in the future. I really do not know, but ultimately you're going to have that limited time, that limited window to use this item if you get it. So yeah, very important info. Yeah, and then there's going to be differences in Go Pass experiences. We continually strive to improve the Pokemon Go experience before we fully launch the monthly version of the Go Pass, which already tells me that they're going to be doing this monthly. That's actually some pretty interesting info. We want to ensure it has a positive impact on the trainer experience. Because of this, some trainers with a Go Pass may see the following differences between passes: Pokemon encounter visibility on the Go Pass and Go Pass Deluxe, and then different experience rewards. We appreciate the support of trainers worldwide as we test this new feature. Alright, so this is actually something that people on the Silph Road Reddit had already discovered, that between two Go Passes, there could be stark differences, specifically when it comes to the experience gains. Now, if you're already level 50, you do not necessarily have to worry about it. Regardless of what version of the Go Pass you're going to get, getting additional experience may not necessarily feel that substantial of a reward. So this is primarily for people who are going to be relying on the Go Pass to level up their trainer level. You have to keep in mind that the Go Pass that you purchase, the deluxe version, may not necessarily give you as much experience as your friend down the street who also purchases the deluxe edition. So yeah, that is something you should keep in mind. They're being very transparent about it right here. You may not necessarily get as much value as your friend down the road. So yeah, that is very important info, and I think it's something you should definitely consider. All right, so with all this said, what are my overall thoughts regarding the Go Pass? Well, I will say that it is worth it if you specifically want that lucky trade, but again, a lot of the stuff that they are offering you could essentially get from just playing the game, you know? If you're constantly sending and opening gifts with your friends, eventually you'll hit best friends, and also eventually you'll get a bunch of lucky friends. So yeah, essentially you're paying for getting rid of a lot of the stuff in the middle. That if you want to get a lucky trade in with one of your friends and you do not want to rely on the RNG of hitting lucky friends with that friend, then you could certainly use this item, but the important thing is, of course, that limited time window. So it really depends on your gameplay. If you're someone who often trades with your friends and you want to hit lucky friends with a particular friend, then yeah, maybe this is going to be worth it. Otherwise, I will say that it's probably going to be more worth it in the future when they introduce something like bottle caps, and I would actually hold off on spending any money on a deluxe Go Pass until they do something like that. But that's just my own personal opinion. You obviously have your own opinions, and yeah, if you feel like this is worth it, I really do think you should buy it. I think a lucky trade is very powerful, and you know, getting yourself a Shundo might be worth the money that you spend. So yeah, that's basically all I really have to say about that. But in any case, that's going to be it for this video. Let me know your thoughts regarding this Go Pass down below. Do you feel like this is entirely worth it, or do you feel like it's a waste of money? Do you feel like the free track is pretty much all that needs to be cared about? I really want to know what you're thinking. Make sure you share your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below, and let's have a great discussion. Thank you so much for making it all the way to the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if it's your first time here, and don't forget the notification bell so you can stay up to date on whenever I upload videos. Real quick, let me give a shout out to all of my patrons on Patreon. You make this channel content possible. If you want to support the Jinsula channel, the best way you could do that is going to be by joining my Patreon. And if you become a paid Patreon member, I'm going to add you to my Pokemon Go friends list. So that means for stuff like remote raids, the friendship system, opening and sending gifts. If you want to play Pokemon Go with me, then make sure you go and check out my Patreon. And if you want to support my channel in a completely different way, you're always welcome to do so by following me on social media. My handle is @Jinsula. I'm on the platforms you see on the bottom of your screen. Make sure you go over there and give me a follow. And that's going to be it for this video. I'm Jinsula. Be safe, have fun, love yourself, and I'll catch you all later. 진솔아와 함께해